Hello and hello and hello, welcome back to another episode. In this episode, we are conducting another investigation to another PowerShell file. So actually, that's a full PowerShell code. We are trying to conducting our investigation to reveal more information about this PowerShell code. So actually, we have a variable called task name, and task name is means service monitor updater. And the file path is C user public download Norton and blah 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 blah. I mean, it is a GUID, and let's try to check online GUID. Maybe it's a GUID. Online GUID check. Let's try to check it, and let's try to take some validate. That's not a UID. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. But actually, it's trying to download those stuff is trying to download this stuff is and safe path. I got it. It's trying to download this executable file from this domain is and save it into this path. So it may be for some tricky stuffs. And that comment, we don't care about a comment, just remove a comment. Actually, we will try to analyze the code by our head. We do not really on the comment actually. And because, I mean, one of the great tasks that the malware analyst should have is reading a code by eyes and understand the operation, the whole malware operation by eyes, not trying to use other stuffs. So, as we mentioned it, we have a task name. Okay, that's a task name, and the file path is C user public download Norton and blah 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 upgrade result UI.exe. And again, we have a download URL trying to download those executable file and save it inside there. That's good. Again, we have another folder, another variable. It's called folder path. Split path and path is a file path. So what does that mean? Okay, what does that mean? That's a great question. That is mean if this one is not exist, trying to make it exist by again downloading and conducting this operation. And in here we have a function check and download. It trying to check that this folder is this exists, and this executable file is exist. So if exists, it trying to conducting the other operation that's here. That's a very clear. Okay. Again, it means file not found downloading, as we mentioned it before. And I mean for each URL in download URL, I mean for each executable file that available inside this variable, try to invoke web request URI for URL out file safe path and error action stop. Then write host, that's mean print download successfully from where? From the URL. So that's mean if this executable file, each of them is not exist, trying to download it. Of course, don't be confused. That's a URL, it's a new variable, and this download URL, that is it, is stored inside this URL. That's mean in invoke request operation, trying to call URL and save path to drop into the file path, and that's a file path. Okay, that's a very clear. If successful, it trying to download successfully from URL from here that contain this executable file. If not, gotta catch and write host again. That's mean else. Okay, fail to download. Of course, in here trying to check and download. Again, check and download for each executable file that available. If not, it trying to say else that's a final statement. That's a final statement. Mention if this file, three of them, is exist. It mentioned file exist. No action needed. And again, it trying to check it and back and check it and back. But in here we have the other code. If not, if not path is file and trying to download it and out file, and that's out file to where? Out file to this path. Okay? And again and again. So this code is very important to us. Why? It mentions scripted path 1 is available in temp file by name checknorton.ps1. And scripted path 2 again is available in the file path. This file path that's available on there. And trying to what? Task scripted, and that's a task scripted. Task name. No, task scripted here. Trying to download it and do what? Out file to file path. Okay, and trying to output. Dump it and drop it into this path. Actually, this path. Maybe that's my vision for it. And it trying to get a schedule task and create a task by this task name. And task name is what? Is service monitor updater. Okay? And again, trying to do execution of this malicious PowerShell file by do what? New schedule task /execute PowerShell.exe argument execution policy bypasses. So trying to bypass execution policy and then execute what file? Scripted path 1 is this one, and trying to execute check Norton file in the file path. That our file path is available over there. This one. And also trying to trigger. So because the task schedule by default is contains the trigger. And that is it. Okay, that's a trigger for start date, start time and kill time. In here dimension once at get date at minute, repetition interval timestamp. Actually it's trying to execute itself each 1 hour, and trying to use anti-authority system that's a high privilege. It's maybe trying to some kind of a privilege escalation. And again the task and action 1 and action 2 here, and then trigger this trigger that available, and the principal, and that's a principal, and description check service monitor is working, and try to register a schedule task name, and the task name is what? Is service monitor updater. So, and also it trying to input object and then task, and then write if the operation is success, it mention this writing host. And let us see we are able to download those stuffs or not. But before trying to check date and time, and also open the browse link and trying to paste it, open it. Oh, that is work. Let us try to download a VPN. Open browser VPN and add it to it. We will try to nothing. Get allow. We will try to download each executable file one by one. Very good, and accept it. Start VPN. Okay. So trying to keep anyway. That's the first one. Aha! I got it! I got it! It hosted this malicious executable. I mean, the old executable is same, but it hosted in different website. So could be this website has been compromised. Who knows? Okay, so actually let's back to the download and get us some information about this nasty guy. Detail. Oh, it's a, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's very weird. Let's try to use a dedicated easy and try to. Oh, what the hell is going on? So I think it's our day to conducting our investigation through this baby PowerShell file. Let's try check the strings. So it's not a packet. So if it's packet, we'll trying to use our ways. I mean, it's contain base 64, maybe it contain a base 64. Create schedule task. Oh, the some batch code is available. Oh my god! So it's a very lovely script that I have analyzed it. So I conducting investigation on some nasty scripts through my journey on PowerShell script analysis or malware analysis at all, but actually this one is a very different that we have seen before. Click extractor that I know, and trying to open this. I mean, try to open this stuffs on here. They are only manifest. Support OS ID. I mean, that's a oh my gosh. It maybe is designed for Windows 10, 8, 8.1, 7, Windows Vista. And let's try to do something more interesting actually. I mean, Google. Check, check GUID online. GUID checker. Just trying to paste it. Okay. But actually, why doesn't provide any information about it? Let's try to Google it and get some application manifest Win32 app, and let's try to using this GitHub stuffs. Actually, I think the GitHub one is free. I think this one. No. This GitHub. The guide us. I think trying to. It's a git. Have a style GitHub style. I mean, let's fix date and time and trying to open it. Actually. The site can be reached. Let's turn off the VPN right now because we don't need a VPN anymore. And trying to check the GUID. Oh, it's the same. It's the same. No, I don't need this one. Okay. Check. Okay, so I think this one is designed for a targeted. Maybe I'm not sure. Don't take my word seriously. I am not sure, but based on the specific GUID, it may be. So maybe it's not a 100%, but actually it look like. So let's try to use where is it? Just copy this one. Back to sample. Create XC and trying to use flosses free and dmp.exe, and let's try to collect some actually information about it. Good, that's very good for us. Let's try to open in a notepad++. So actually it's because we have a wide vision. That's very funny, guys. For xe dmp.txt. Okay, let's try it. Good, that's very good. And let's try to remove it and attach this this txt file into our notepad++. Pooh, that's worked out, guys. So again, we have some information over here. We have some oh my god, it's trying to kill Google Chrome. So let's try to That's very good code. And let's try to. Oh my god, it's trying to added something. I believe it trying to added something on etc. Oh my god. Oh my god. What it trying to do? Let's check it out. So that's a very nasty. I mean, let's try to figure the path. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. But let's try to add what into added what into I mean block it. That's very weird. I mean we have AV removal. Oh my god. Kill PS. Log.tmp. Oh, got information about the specific antivirus that installed in this computer. Get it info. It could be the stealer. It could be the stealer. Oh my god. What's the available? So actually, let us try to paste it. It's not. It's not. Chrome user data admin 32 path. Oh my gosh. What's this base 64? Base 64? It's not a base 64. But actually trying to schedule tasks. Let's try to copy it. Copy it. It's trying to download additional stage. I believe it's trying to download another stage. Okay, let's fix the code again. I mean cmd /c schedule task logon tn. I mean, let's try to fix it very well. Okay. Let's try to just, oh my gosh. Oh my god, some timeout, some batch script is available, by the way. I think this one, I mean, let's try to CyberChef. Okay, let's try to do it. It could be something contain a great information, but oh my god, from the Opera, from many browsers. I mean, Coinbase. So actually, I can say one thing. Okay, so it's an info stealer. It's an info stealer. Why? Because on the functionality and our eye detection through the sample log.tmp checking other stuff is and actually it's a container relevant information that make it our analysis easier. But let's try to do something else. We will gonna copy and let's try to do something else. And I mean, where is it? Exit, and let's try to drag into it. And good. There are no resource manager. Client program. That's very good. Starting.anti. Let's try to read the anti. I mean, it's oh my god. So actually, it's a very weird sample. I mean, decode text UDF from base 64. I think it contains something else. But actually, let's try to program main. So actually, it's initializing lines, but actually that's AES master key cannot be null and other stuff is, and create encryptors input. So let's try to find the key. I think we have to find the key, but actually we are not forced to find it because we will. I mean, the key. X2, authentication key. Okay, setting is. Okay. So it contains this blob. It contains this blob. It's a certificate. It's a certificate. Yeah, it's a certificate. It's a certificate. That's a BDOS group hostess. Let's try to. I mean, I don't know. So actually, because it's a in some way it's a encoded server signatures, client connection, client socket, SSL stream. So buffers, receive buffer, send buffer, TCP client, and other stuff is. So we will try to do something. Send and maybe send data to where. Still we don't know. Client handler packet. That's a packet. Get a packet information. HUID in package. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, it's contain a very relevant information. Get text, web URL, some plugin. So it could be a panel. It's maybe it's a panel. Yeah, maybe it's a panel. Kill PS, kill PowerShell, invoke, click helper, anti-analysis. So anti-analysis is have a some way actually trying to do it by some mechanism actually, by detecting manufacturer, by detecting its debugger inside debugger, by detecting sandbox, and by hard drive size. But what does it mean is XP? I mean, let's back to here. That's very weird. So in the first one, it's trying to get a. Actually, this technique is very. It's a successful technique by manufacturer detection. You know why? Because it actually it provide a VM and try to run this command. Okay, it tell you it's a VM in a CPU label. I believe. Okay, and it mentioned if contains VMware and VirtualBox and virtual. I mean, if the tech is equal, it's Microsoft Corporation and management model, it contains virtual, VMware, and VirtualBox trying to kill yourself. And again, in debugger, it trying to by get current process. I mean, let's back to our. Oh my God, let's try. Open the system actually. Let's try to helper. Back to helper. Yes, create helper. Okay, and actually trying to do by detecting sandbox by cba.dll, and that's an anti-analysis HUID generator. I believe it's trying to do something. It may be compare. It may be compare those this hardware manufacturer ID or this geo ID, if that same it's our execution. If not, leave it. I mean, LD sender packet and stuffs. I think it's a panel. I mean, it look like a panel. But let's try to. I think let's try to. It's encoded or not? Oh no, it's not. It's not. So actually, it is not. Oh, it's trying to steal stuff is on the browser data. Again, in different browsers, that trying to stuffs. Oh my God, it's trying to steal everything. Bitcoin is. Browser paths and other stuff is send info. Send to where? I mean, to user admin HUID. It's like an info stealer actually. That's a logger. Let's try to log. Oh my god. That's a keylogging. That's a keylogging. That's why use user 30 DLL. I mean user 32 DLL and put the logs into log.tmp. Method is again. Let's try to do what is this? You don't understand. I mean, it's maybe related. Trying to get information about installing antivirus product is. Yes. Mutex control, native method is, and process critical over here, and registry, set registry. Maybe use a run or run once. Yes, software, and trying to go to client install normal setup again. It's a create a scheduled task is, and other stuff is package sleep, zip, write tools, and other stuff is it contain another information actually. By tools, message packet, and other stuff is. So actually, we are done. We are done to conducting this static analysis. I think it's a deep code analysis. We did something great actually. So I hope you are learning something new, and do not forget like and share and subscribe to upload a new videos and new relevant information. Have a nice day. Bye bye.